Originally, it got started as a consulting company. Anara, the director, had suffered a really bad sort of injury on her knee, and she needed to do surgery, and she was pretty much told that she couldn't dance again. So she left the previous company, Gymnastics, around 2006, 2007, and pretty much just ended up becoming a consultant, and she helped different people get to the level of dancing that they wanted to. So she was more of a coach and helping people achieve the goals that they wanted to. She also worked as getting contracted by different organizations and companies to come in and sort of just be a consultant as far as business strategies go. So eventually she attracted enough artists to be able to kind of have this idea of a collective come about, which is what it is right now.
So I joined MetaMovements at a time in my life when I was studying public health, but I'd always been an artist, doing theater since I was like 10. And I'd been trying to figure out a way that I could do public health and social justice and do art at the same time. And I was talking to my friend, and I was like, I think that there's a way to do both. I think that you can use art to promote public health and to create, you know, good social justice and just communities. And I went online to look at an internship for my public health program. Everyone who does the Master's in Public Health program at BU is required to do a practicum, an internship. So I go online to look at the practicum postings, and there's something for that summer. An Arts for Social Change internship with MetaMovements. And it's like it just fell out of the sky. Like I asked for it and there it was.
I met Anara, the director and founder of MetaMovements, about 10 years ago when we were dancing with Boston Moreta, and Anara choreographed for us, and we asked her to start classes. And she had started MetaMovements as an independent consulting company, but we all really wanted to take classes because we loved her teaching style and her energy and her positive focus. So we asked her to start classes, and she did, and so there was a group of us who trained with Anara from the very beginning. It was really her passion and enthusiasm for salsa and the salsa community that drew us in. And so there was a group of us that was probably about 10 years ago in 2005 when we started taking classes with her, and there's still a group of us who still dance and teach with her still 10 years later.
I met Anara a very long time ago when I was about 15 years old, and then saw her every now and then because my mom is her hairdresser. So one time that I came for vacation, she told me about the stuff that she was trying to do in Puerto Rico, and it pretty much aligned with what I wanted to do there. So that's how we partnered up, and I started throwing the parties and started being able to get to know the different clients in Puerto Rico. And one of the things that I ended up doing is I took out a loan from MetaMovements to be able to pay for one of the parties that I threw, and to pay it back, I was an intern at Salsa in the Park. So when I came to Salsa in the Park, I really saw all the work that she was doing, and that how much it impacted the community, and I really wanted to be a part of that. So eventually I just kind of just moved to Boston and joined the movement. I see MetaMovements as a platform for other artists to be able to have the entrepreneurial experience without so much the risk, with being able to be on Broadway if they want to, with being able to travel the world if they want to, but at the same time being able to be connected to this network of artists, to this network of coaches that they can have access to, and be able to achieve their dreams without having to pass through the starving artist stage.
I think MetaMovements is going to be international. I think that it's going to be everywhere. I think that it's going to be a model for people to learn how to rise together, how to learn how to be an entrepreneur, how to learn how to create the life for themselves that they want rather than the life that was given to them. I see that everything that I've learned in this company as a way to model for other people that you don't have just to accept what you've been told, that you can do what you want, and the way to do that is to work as a part of a team. So I see MetaMovements being looked at as a model for that, and being something that's going to spread to a lot more people than just here in Boston.
Fun.
MetaMovements is community.
A revolution.